Hey, Knowledge Family, NJ, have a lot to say today. How's everybody doing? Before I get started, please hit the like and subscribe button if you haven't already. Please hit the like, thumbs up. Let's get the thumbs up, please. It helps the sister out. Y'all help a sister out. Show the sister some love, please. But please hit the subscribe if you're not a subscriber already. So I have a lot to say today, family, and as y'all see, I want to talk about that Buffalo shooter that went to Buffalo, and it was a racial motivated crime. Okay, and that's what I want to talk about today, and give a little background on him, and give a little background of what he wrote down saying the mission is for the black people. Okay? So, let's talk about that, family, because that's what I'm going to talk about today. But anyway, this boy here, and I'm not going to say his name, I'm going to show the news story, and I know the news story will probably say his name, I think, on there, probably one or two times, but I refuse to say his name because he's not worth his name even coming out my mouth, okay? So if they say his name on the news, then, they do. But I'm not for sure. But we'll see it, family. But anyway, I want y'all to see two things that I do want to talk about. I'm going to talk about him, the Buffalo shooter. And then I'm also going to show y'all this black truck driver who was on social media and said that he had a delivery in a sundown town. Okay, so we'll talk about this sundown town that's in Texas that he had a delivery for. Two separate incidents, but I do want to touch on what he said as well. But first, let me get to this Buffalo shooter. Now, he's 18 years old, white male, and the shooter is not part of the community. He's not from the community he went to and caused chaos. He's not from there. He doesn't live there, anything. He drove over 2 hours to get to this community, okay, to cause and wreak havoc on the black people in that community. Now, they do say that, okay, he traveled over 2 hours to carry out this hate crime mission. Now, they do say that he so-called wrote this manifesto. And he wrote down in there, and we're also going to talk about that, family. He wrote a lot of things in there that black people really do need to know. And we're going to talk about that, family, because I was amazed at some of the things. I'm not going to go through that whole 180 pages, what he wrote down, but I am going to bring out some things that he said in there, okay? So first, I want to give my condolences to the family that lost the loved ones during this hate crime event. Rest in peace to them all. Our condolences go to the family, and we're wishing for a speedy recovery for the ones who was injured, and they are recovering. So we want to wish you all a speedy recovery as well. Okay, now the shooter, he targeted this specific community, and let me tell y'all how he did it, family, but I'm going to let y'all see the news. But he targeted this specific community, and they said he came to this community around about March 3rd or something like that, just to look around the community and things. And they said that he was dressed in this camouflage type outfit then, and the security guard, or the management, I think it was the management that runs that store, this Tops stores, Tops grocery store is what it's called, supermarket. And he came in there, this shooter, 18-year-old. They said that he came around March 3rd, had on camouflage and all this stuff here, just looking kind of off and odd. And they asked him to leave. So he left. Now, the day before the shooting, he come back and he's scouting and he's trying to get a memory of the layout of this Tops supermarket, okay? And he goes into this Tops, that's the name of it, Top. And he goes into this supermarket and he looks around, look at the layout and everything, front and back. And then he asks a couple of people talking to him, and they say allegedly, I don't know, but they do say this in some clips that I've seen other people have, that he asked one of the white females who work in that store, he said, "Why you work here?" And I don't know what the girl said, but the girl did say that it was kind of an odd question that he would ask her why she working there. Okay, now remind you, this is the day before this he come back and did the shooting. And then they said, this black guy said that he was talking to him real okay the day before, and he said that he bought the white guy a soda or something like that, and it was a soda. He said, I bought him a soda and everything, and we was talking, and then he asked me, said, "Hey man, you gonna be here tomorrow? Because I'm traveling around the world, but I'm just stopping into this city. And, you know, I like it here. You gonna be here tomorrow?" And the black guy said, he said, "Yeah, I'm gonna be here tomorrow." The black guy who bought him a drink, a soda. He said, "Yeah, I'm gonna be here tomorrow." He said, "Okay, good." Okay, now he done talked to everybody the day before. And he asked a couple of them, "Are you gonna be here tomorrow?" And they like, "Yeah." Okay. So then the next day come, family, and he exit out of his vehicle with a heavy armor outfit on, just heavy armed with tactical gear. He dressed all up in tactical gear and everything, and bulletproof stuff on, so that, you know, he don't get hit or harmed or whatever. Okay, he had on a tactical helmet. He had on everything, family. Okay, so he was ready. This is the next day. This is the day he getting ready to do the shooting. He jumps out of his vehicle, have all his tactical shit on. Okay, now, he also was filming. He had a film recorder on him, and he was on social media filming this live, family. He was filming the entire thing live on his social media. So this tells me that he most likely was filming all of this live so that his members in the K Coward clan, I call them the K Coward clan, and a lot of people know who I'm talking about when I say the K Coward clan. Them the ones with the, you know, they wear the musty white sheets with the holes in them and everything. Yeah, the K Coward clan, okay? So, I feel like this boy, because they said he filmed this thing live on his social media as he went in there and did this horrific massacre, murder on these black people. He was filming it live the whole time. Okay, now that just lets NJ know that he was live because his K Coward clan needed to see that he carried out his mission. Okay, oh yeah, it was planned, family. This was planned. He had planned this for about 2 months, and they trying to make it like he planned it on his own. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. See, they're gonna come out where he was a lone wolf. He was a lone wolf. He was a loner wolf. Wasn't nobody else behind him. Bull crap. Yes, it was. It was a lot of people behind him. You just got to dig and search for it. But everybody ain't stupid. It's a lot of us black people out here are not stupid. Okay? He did that live for a reason. He didn't do that live for just a social media audience that he have to look at it. No, he did that live because most likely his white supremacist friends, his group, his organization, and his K Coward clan group and organization had already sat down in a meeting and talked about this, and they wanted to see it live in action. And they wanted to see the horror on people's face, the look on people's face. They wanted to see the massacre happen live. Okay, so no, he not no lone wolf. He's not. Now I know that's what they say according to NJ opinion. No, I've been here long enough to know that right there. It's some more people involved in that, most definitely. But anyway, he filmed it live, and that shows that he wanted to show his organization that he belonged to that he did carry out the mission. That's all that was. That's all that was. He wanted them to see that the mission that he was assigned was complete. It was going on and it was complete. And they did say that, and well, he said that allegedly that if he had got away from there, with that incident, he was going to go down that main strip, and he was saying something about he wanted to hit a barber shop down through there and a couple of other stores and things down through there. So he had more ammo, more guns, and everything in that car. So he was planning on continuing if he hadn't got caught at that grocery store or that supermarket, he was going to continue on and do the same things to other stores on that strip, on that block. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Now, he shot, when he exited out of his car, family, with all his tactical gear on, he shot 4 people. 3 of them was deceased, and 1 is surviving their injury. Then he went inside that store, and he started shooting the people up front. Now the security guard, which y'all will see when I'm going to play it here, but the security guard did try to stop this man, okay? And during this 18-year-old white boy gun battle with the security guard, it kind of gave other people enough time to kind of exit and leave or run way to the back and hide and go out exit doors and things like that. So the security guard did all he could do and the best he could do. And they say that the security guard did hit this guy with his bullets. But because that 18-year-old white boy, that uncivilized mutt, because he had on tactical gear and bulletproof stuff on, it didn't faze him when the security guard was shooting at him. So when he shot at the security guard, he killed the security guard. Because evidently the security guard, he might have had on some bulletproof gear, but he shot the security guard, and the security guard lost his life, and he started continuing his killing spree inside of that supermarket, family. And unbelievable. Then he comes back to the front, family, and then that's when he is surrounded by the Buffalo Police Department. When he's surrounded by the Buffalo Police Department, then he puts the gun to his neck as if he's going to shoot himself. And then they say that the police department talked him into dropping his weapon. He drops his weapon and they takes him in custody. And this security guard that was working at this place that this here doodle booty boy shot and killed, they said he was a retired police officer on the Buffalo Police Force. So he was a retired officer who was working at the supermarket as security. He was just working there after he retired. And he had been working at this supermarket for a long time, they say. A very long time. And he was well known. Everybody loved him. Of course, he was well known on the police force because that's where he retired from. And that was just so sad to just know that even happened to him. But anyway, when the shooter dropped the gun and they took him into custody, and now I want y'all to hear the story because I have a lot to say. But I kind of wanted to give y'all a quick rundown on what they say was going on with this incident, how this incident happened. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, family. Unbelievable. And this is some of the news clips that I captured, family. And, you know, I took a couple of different news clips and things about this here 18-year-old white supremacist. And y'all already know ENJ have a lot to say after this is over with. Okay, so check this out. This is the story.
With our partners, with the Buffalo PD and our other federal, state, and local partners. We are investigating this incident as both a hate crime and a case of racially motivated violent extremism. Hate crimes fall within the FBI's Criminal Investigative Division, and racially motivated violent extremism cases fall within the FBI's Counterterrorism Division within our Domestic Terrorism Section. The FBI is providing all necessary resources, both locally and nationally, to investigate this matter. We will not stop until every lead is investigated, every piece of evidence is analyzed, and until we understand how and why this horrible tragedy and crime occurred. Our thoughts and our prayers are with the family and the victims who died today. We here in Erie County, though, are not waiting. I have already called a judge, Judge Hanna, to come downtown immediately and arraign this individual. So within the next hour, this individual will be arraigned on a charge of murder in the first degree. I am not even going to mention his name right now. One, because the arraignment hasn't occurred. But more importantly, I don't want to give him any celebrityism at all right now. I don't want to give him anything right now that puts attention on him and the alleged, and again I say alleged, despicable acts that were committed today in our great city. So I'm not going to give you his name right now. I'll give it to you after we do that. After I issue a press release, after he's been arraigned. Buffalo, New York say an 18-year-old motivated by hate killed 10 people and wounded 3 others in a mass shooting he live streamed on social media. It happened at a supermarket today. The suspect has been identified as Peyton.
Now, y'all check this out, family. Now, look how they walk this old white nigga up in this here courtroom, family. They got this joker dressed up, look like in a paper towel, one shoulder dress on. Got him looking like the bitch he is. Look at him, family. Now, I'm going to tell you, now, New York City, the state of New York, rather, because this is in Buffalo. Buffalo is not New York City, but it's in the state of New York. But I can tell you right now, they done walk, family. Look how they got this fool here dressed up. Don't that look like a paper towel dress with a one shoulder dress on? He in there looking like the bitch he really is. They dressed him up just like a bitch. Look at that right there, family. Now you know, oh Lord, how murder. Now this boy here is sitting up there looking just like a frosted white cake. They got this blowfish face looking, just got him on his old bootleg Jesus outfit. This fool, they done walk this boy in here with a bootleg Jesus outfit on. Family, check this out again. I said hell to the no. Look how they walk him in there with that bootlegged Jesus outfit on. That Jesus outfit ain't gonna help him. Look at that.
Was wearing body armor and military style clothing when he pulled up to Tops Friendly Market and opened
Look at his
fire.
nut.
First in the parking lot and then inside of the store. He reportedly had the N-word written or etched on one of his weapons. And police say he pulled.
And family, they got him dressed in this one shoulder paper towel Jesus outfit. And I can tell you right now, they got him dressed up in a little skirt dress, paper towel dress. damn sure ain't gonna save him up there in that jail. I'ma tell you, they already got his butt out, and he running around there with a dress on and paper towel. Oh, hell to the no. That's what he get. Let's see how bad he is now walking around that jail cell with a little paper skirt on.
This is 18-year-old Peyton Gendron making his first court appearance, now facing multiple murder charges. Gendron surrendered to authorities moments after committing the deadly massacre at this top supermarket in Buffalo. This event was committed by a sick, demented individual who has fueled a daily diet of hate. At 2:30 Saturday afternoon, the 18-year-old from Conklin, New York, pulled up to the store and began firing on customers and employees. Investigators say Gendron had scouted out the layout of the store in advance. Dressed in tactical camo, armed with an AR-15 rifle with an illegally extended magazine, he shot 4 people outside the store, killing 3. An armed security guard shot Gendron, but his bullets were deflected by body armor, and Gendron then killed the guard and went inside the store, working his way front to back while live streaming the assault on Twitch. The evidence that we have uncovered so far makes no mistake that this is an absolute racist hate crime. It will be prosecuted as a hate crime. This is someone who has hate in their heart, soul, and mind. And the suspect's motive appears quite clear. Investigators say he spent months planning the attack. A sprawling 180-page manifesto was published to Google Docs days before the attack, detailing step-by-step plans while shedding light on the gunman's twisted ideology. The FBI is scouring the suspect's residence 200 miles southeast of Buffalo. New York doesn't have the death penalty, so he's facing life in prison. New York's governor is calling on leaders to choose human lives over guns.
Okay, family. So, y'all seen that? And, just unbelievable. Unbelievable. And see, I'm going to tell you like this, family. They said last year, shortly before this boy here graduated, that they asked his class to write a paper on what are you going to do after you graduate. Okay, so they asked him to write a paper about what are y'all plans, what are y'all going to do after y'all graduate? What is y'all plans? I mean, what is y'all future plans? Because, when you graduate, sometimes teachers do that. They'll ask the students, hey, write an essay and tell us what are your plans for the future? What do you want to do? What do you got all this right here, right? So, family, let me tell y'all this right here. He did that, and on that essay, he wrote on his assignment essay paper, allegedly, this is what he says, he wrote down a reference of committing murder-suicide. So then the school calls the state police, and he was brought in for a mental evaluation and then released. Now, they say he got radicalized on the internet. And, well, let me go back, because when they said that they took him in for a mental evaluation, family, for some reason, the results of that mental evaluation is unknown that he took last year, because when he wrote that essay, the school did call the state police. When they called the state police, the boy is supposed to go in for a mental evaluation. Now, a lot of people saying that what was the results of the mental evaluation? A lot of people are saying, well, it's unknown. So somebody is hiding that mental evaluation, okay? And some people say that he passed the mental evaluation, okay? So we'll get back to that mental evaluation crap in a minute. But this was last year, so-called, when he was getting ready to graduate. So there was some red flags right there, family. Then here come this event here that he did in Buffalo. This racial hate crime that he did on these black people in Buffalo. Now they say he got radicalized on the internet. I call bull crap. Okay? He didn't get radicalized on no internet. He was already prejudiced. Now he probably looked at the internet and learned how to be prejudiced some more and realized that he got other people that believes what he believed, and he probably started watching other people spew all that hate on the internet, and he got intrigued with that. But far as he was radicalized on the internet, now he already had prejudice in him, to me. That's just my opinion. He already was prejudiced. And that comes from the family. So now I'm looking at the family, you know. And then you say, oh, nah, his family might not be prejudiced or whatever. But let me tell you, the first thing that one of his family members said was that he got radicalized off of social media. No, he got radicalized from your family, most likely. Because most likely, all of y'all are prejudiced. Because I find it hard that the family member who said this did not once say, oh, well, you know, we don't believe in racism. I don't know why he would do this. This is unacceptable. We had no idea. None of that. It's just, around COVID time, during the COVID shutdown and stuff, he just got radicalized. No, let's stop blaming every damn thing on COVID. I'm so tired of people blaming COVID for racial matters. COVID don't make you racist. You already racist. Come on now. Racist is a disease. That's a disease. COVID was a pandemic. Okay? The C-19 was a pandemic. But we're not going to put racism on the C-19. That we ain't going to do. Now, y'all can stop playing us dumb around here. I'm so tired of white folks trying to play like we dumb and don't know what the hell going on and think they supposed to tell us any damn thing and we supposed to believe it and then it's supposed to stick like that. That ain't sticking, boo-boo. Don't come up here and tell us that boy in your family got radicalized during the C-19 and you going to blame it on C-19. He was already prejudiced, huh? And y'all know it, because most likely the majority of your family is prejudiced. I'm so tired of people, white folks trying to make... And look here. Let me go and put this out here now. If you're not prejudiced, this video should not bother you. And if you're prejudiced, most likely it will. And I know it's some prejudiced people that might run across this video. And yeah, I'm talking to you. But if you're not prejudiced, then this shouldn't bother you. And I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to white people who are not prejudiced. I'm talking to the prejudiced white people. So let's go and get that straight right now. Don't come up in my comment section talking no crap. No crap, because I'm going to give it back to you. Point blank period. Now, let's get on with this. Now, 9 times out of 10, a lot of people knew this attack was coming, family. They did. Most likely was involved in planning this whole hate thing. They was most likely involved in all this mess. And I feel like this. They always saying, when it comes to something like this, where a white boy does a massacre shooting like this, because it was a white boy, that Dylan Roof boy did that up there in that church. Say he's a lone wolf. We gonna have to stop this lone wolf stuff, because see, they done played in our face long enough with the lone. Oh, he was a loner. He did it all by himself. He didn't have no help. He didn't have nobody. Didn't nobody convince him to do it. Didn't nobody help him out with it. Didn't nobody fund him in it. Didn't nobody do any of that. He did all of that by himself. Stop playing in our face, huh? Because we know good and well it's more people behind these boys. We already know who behind them. A whole lot of white supremacy people behind him and a whole lot of the K Coward clan behind him. Oh yeah, we know that. But see, they don't want to go after that. So they stop it right there at that boy there. Because, you know what? Let me just keep on, because I don't want to make this video long at all. But anyway, this was definitely racially motivated. It was racially motivated, and it was planned, and it was straight up pure D evil. That's what it was. Now this dirty booty demon went up there, and he took all these people's life. He took 10 people's lives because of the color of their skin that he did not like. And most likely, he's only going to get life without parole because the state of New York don't believe in the death penalty. So he'll get life without parole, most likely. You know what I'm saying? And the K Coward Clan group and the white supremacist group that he belonged to and he was a member of or whatever. Because see, let me tell y'all something, people. Now, I know it's racism all around the world. I know it's racist people all over the world, white and black. But let me tell you something. These white ones, they got a little group and a little organization. And it's about 50 or to 100 in every little group. The K Coward Clan got different groups. The white supremacies got different groups. So whatever member he was a part of, he probably belonged to a group that was it was 100 of them in his little area. And that's the group he belonged to. Well, that group need to be prosecuted too. That group need to be bought into. And it ain't hard to find when you look at his cell phone, when you look at the internet, when you look at it, see who all he was contacting, backtrack where all he been. Oh yeah, it could be done. They need to be charged too. His little group that he came from. His little group of members that he used to meet with around the round table once a week or twice a week. His little group that they used to go to each other's house and plan all this shit. That group need to be right down there with him. Or bought in right with him too. Need to charge them with the RICO Act. Because I find it funny that they could charge these black men real quick with the RICO Act. Yeah, they charge R. Kelly with the RICO Act, but damn, only R. Kelly is in jail. Ain't nobody. See, the RICO Act is an organization. The RICO Act is a group or organization that has unlawful activities and do unlawful crime. That's the K Coward K and the white supremacists. That's the RICO Act right there. And I'm trying to figure out why the Klan ain't never been charged with the RICO Act. Because that's an organized group, organized organization that does unlawful crimes, and they do it together. They swap money, they swap informations, they sit down and swap plans, map out the whole damn thing. How to kill black folks. And then that one will go out and commit that crime. Or they'll send two out to commit that crime. But then they're going to tell us that one that commit the crime did it by themselves. Hell no. Stop playing in our face. We not stupid. We just haven't been saying nothing. And a lot of black people haven't been saying nothing. But it's time to speak up. Because we know damn well that's what it is. The Ku Klux, I hate saying that name. The K Coward K with them musty ass sheets on, with them holes in it, need to be charged with the RICO Act. And those white supremacists needs to be charged with the RICO Act because it is an organization, unlawful activity and crime dealing and engaging in criminal activity. Point blank period. But then you can charge R. Kelly real quick. And then they just charge Young Thug. Yeah, just charged Young Thug and a rapper named Gunna. Got them in Georgia on the RICO Act. They bought in, when they got Young Thug, they say that they bought in 20 more. That gang activity is what they say. Well, God, the damn K Coward K is gang activity. White supremacists is gang activity. Why in the hell aren't they being charged with the RICO Act? We're not going to act like the RICO Act definition, it says blacks only crime organization. RICO Act is the RICO Act, whether you're black, white, whatever. You needs to be charged with. So I'm trying to figure out why Young Thug and this rapper Gunna is in Georgia right now being charged up under the RICO Act. But the K Coward K clan is not being charged with the RICO Act. This little old poodle up here dressed in a goddamn paper towel dress needs to be charged with a RICO Act. Yeah. Because it's a lot more behind them. It's a lot more who helped them. It's a lot more who fund this boy. Yeah, Gonna try to act like, gonna try to throw out there real quick. Oh, he's a loner. No, hell, he ain't no damn loner. I ain't stupid. And there's a whole lot of other people out here ain't stupid either. He ain't no damn loner. That damn Dylan Roof wasn't no loner. Whoever about sent Dylan Roof sent this boy here. They're about all in the same cahoots playing together. Belong to the same group and everything. Yeah. Y'all can send that to somebody else. I want to know, why is the black boys being charged with the RICO Act for gang activity? Say they was swapping weed and they was connected to different stuff and all this stuff here, but then we can't put the RICO Act on the K Coward K and the white supremacists. They need that RICO Act on their ass. See, it's happening right in front of our face, family. And that boy wrote a 180-page manifesto on what to look out for. I'm going to tell you, black people, he basically gave black people a blueprint on what's coming to our ass. He really did. He really did. And we'll get into that in a minute. But y'all better wake up. You better wake up. You better wake up. Because, see, a lot of people think that black people don't notice this shit about this RICO Act. The RICO Act ain't one-sided. The RICO Act shouldn't be one-sided to where it's only good to put down for the black boys and for the black sisters. But, no, we can't put RICO Act on no white folks. On the prejudiced white people. We can't put the RICO Act on them. We can't put the RICO Act on the K Coward K or the white supremacists. Why? And I told y'all in my last video, family. Remember when I told y'all that white man came from, when I did that video on that white man coming from New York City down there in Florida on vacation and started mess with a hotel clerk who was black, starting all kind of mess and bringing all that prejudice stuff down here. I done told y'all, it seemed like it's getting worse in the north than it is in the south. I don't know if a whole lot of prejudiced people are moving up north and wreaking havoc on the people in the north, or are they going in their little groups and spreading them out in the north? We know that a lot of them are in the south, but they pushing them up there in the south, and they pushing them hard, family. Y'all better pay attention, because remember when that white man went right on down there in Florida and started that whole mess with that black male clerk, and then the black male clerk called the police for help, and they arrested him and gave the white man who started all the mess a ride home to his friend's house. So it's like a lot of this prejudice stuff is going on up north. And a lot of these prejudiced people are coming from up north coming down here in the South and starting mess too. So it's a lot of prejudice stuff going on up in the North now, you know, and I told y'all that. I told y'all that. Now this shooter, John Boy nephew, went to this community, this black community, stanking up the joint. Stanking up the joint. And then he had the nerve, family, to have the word nigger wrote on his weapon. And they say he has some names of other mass shooters that has done things like this. He had their names on his weapons. Yeah, And they said that he posted a whole lot of social medias, white supremacist mess, talk, and all that stuff on his social media and all this stuff. So this male fish shooter wrote down how he planned to kill these black people in this town. Okay? And this is what he said. This is what he said, family. In that 180-page essay, manifesto, whatever you want to call that, he wrote down, he said this in there, that he plans to kill black people. They do. He talking about the white supremacists, the K Coward clan, and himself. He said their mission is to kill as many black people as they can and secure the existence of their people, white people, and secure the future of for their white children. Okay? So this is really, I'm gonna put it in short terms. Basically, he's saying they want to kill off all the black people and all other immigrants and Jews, because he mentioned that the K clan and the white supremacists wants to kill off, this is in his 180-page manifesto, want to kill off the blacks, the Jews, and immigrants, so it will be more white people left in the world. See, if they kill off a whole bunch of black people, then more of them will be left. That's what he's saying. Okay? And it will be more white people in this country than it would black people. So that's their mission. So their mission statement is kill off all the black people in the United States so that their population will be more. Because if you kill off all the blacks, then it will be more whites now in this country than blacks, and then they could take it back over. They could take this country over again. That's their mission. And that's their mission statement. And that mission statement is embedded in a hell of a lot of these racist people. Let me tell y'all that. It is embedded in them. Embedded. And that's their mission statement. So my thing is, why, okay, you want to kill off black people so that your population, so it'll be more y'all. Why y'all ain't having sex? I said that in another video. I don't know why these white people think you kill off the black people so that it'll be more of them, when all they got to do, I said, it ain't our fault that your PP stick don't work here on Prejudiced People. It's not our fault that you can't get your PP stick to work, or you can't produce no kids to grow your population of people. Don't come putting y'all shortfalls and downcomings on black people. Yeah, because that's all they doing. That's all you're doing. See, these white supremacist people, these prejudiced white people feel like if they get rid of the black people, then it'll be more of them. Well, why not just be intimate with your mate and produce more of your kind? We have nothing to do with that. We have nothing to do that your PP stick don't work. We have nothing to do that you're not romantic. We have nothing to do with you don't know how to pull no woman. We don't have nothing to do with none of that. We have nothing to do that you don't have that swag to get down. with your mate to produce babies. So you're going to take the lazy way out. My pee-pee stick don't work, so I'm finna go out here and kill 8 niggas. Huh? Huh? How stupid do that sound? How ill in the mind do that sound? You know I can't get my old lady pregnant. Billy Bob, I can't get my old lady pregnant. We done tried for 2 years. So I'm going to have to go out here and kill 2 niggas. You serious right now? You serious right now? And the sad part is, most of all these white supremacists and these K-Coward Klan members and all that, they always talk about how much they love their country, and that 9 times out of 10, they ain't even served their country. They ain't even went to war for their country, like a hell of a lot of the males in my family have. Even my father. Oh no, they didn't go up there and go to war for this country. But they sit back and start shit in the country. Didn't fight for this country, didn't go to war for this country, didn't get up every day with a uniform with this country, didn't go overseas protecting nothing for the country, didn't come here in the country, they ain't protect shit in this country, they ain't put their life on the line for nothing in this country like a lot of military men did and veterans did that's in my family and other families. They ain't did shit for the country, but they sit back and plot and plan how to fuck up the country by being prejudiced and racist. Ain't that? But they be the first one to holler. They love their country. They love the flag. Ain't did shit for this country, but stank it up. Stank it up. 9 times out of 10, that boy right there who did all that mess up there in Buffalo, ain't nobody in his immediate family been in the military. Ain't saved shit. Ain't saved shit. Just a whole bunch of bitch Tennessees running throughout his whole damn family. That's all that's in the K-Coward Klan and all in the white supremacy in bitch Tennessees. And you see when he walking up there in that paper towel ass, one shoulder dress on, that they walked his barefooted ass up in there. Bitch Tennessee was pouring all out that boy Paul's. Y'all seen him looking like a dusty mutt. He was just standing up there. Bitch Tennessee's just flowing out his ass with that little paper towel skirt on. He don't know nothing either. He don't know how to fight flies off his ass. Damn sure don't. And I sure hope they do put that boy on some pants. Because if they keep that boy in that little ass paper towel skirt that they made for him, baby, I can tell you right now, that's too easy of an access for those niggas up there in them jailhouse up in New York City, honey. Don't tell me about what I don't know. I know them jails ain't playing up there in New York City. They better put that boy on damn pantsuit or something, because running around there with that little tutu paper towel skirt on ain't gonna get it. His booty wide open for somebody. I'm finna tell you, let's see how bad he be now. Let's see how bad he be now running up in. Let's see if he run up in them jail cells as quick as he ran up in that damn supermarket store. I want to see that. I want to see him run around there with that little ass skirt on all through the jail, running and running, acting like he gonna do something to somebody. Yeah, let me see him run around that jail like he did in that supermarket with that paper towel, one shoulder dress on that somebody designed for his ass with his bitch Tennessee. He was standing up there with that mask on. I seen the sweat bitch Tennessees coming out of him. Yeah, I saw that he was finna hit the chain gang living. Yeah, bitch Tennessee flowing everywhere. His name, and I told y'all I wasn't saying his name, but I can tell y'all what his new name is. His new name is Sugar Booty. Up there in that jail it is. His new name is Sugar Booty. I can't understand how these folks, and the sad part is this boy is 18 years old. These old ass white supremacists and these old ass K-Coward Klan sits right up there and ruin these young folks' life by making them go and do some crazy stuff like that. And they claim that black people kids or bad, or black people don't know how to raise their kids, or this or that. They are raising their kids and setting them up for failure when they putting all this racism in them. Because this boy is 18 years old, and the people who installed it in them is probably in their 40s and 50s and 60s and 70s and 80s and 90s. They installed he going there with the wizard. And the wizard about 90 years old. Well, why didn't the wizard commit the crime? Because he got less years to be on this earth. No, let's mess up the 18-year-old life. And that's how they roll. And you want to tell us that, y'all better than us? At least we ain't making our kids go out here and teaching our kids how to be racist and mess up a whole clan of people. We ain't teaching our kids how to murder races out. That's so damn backwards. That's so damn. And this mental evaluation that they call themselves, talking about ain't nobody know, the results is unknown, or either he passed it. I'm going to tell you like this. If he failed that mental evaluation a year ago, then most likely that's because it's unknown, because nobody don't want to let it get out. That's because he's doing the work for the white supremacy. See, if he took that mental evaluation, but then can't nobody find the results, then maybe he failed it, maybe he didn't. But if he failed it, they're keeping it under wraps and don't want nobody to know he failed it. You know why? Because the people who keeping it up under wraps is most likely some big people. And they kept it under wraps because they know he is going to do their mission for them. And if he didn't fail it and he passed it, then that means that mental evaluation that he so-called passed, it failed every citizen in New York City and in Buffalo. It failed them. Because obviously, he got something going on. And a lot of people say, oh no, he ain't mentally ill, he's smart. I know a whole lot of smart people who got mental problems. I know a whole lot of smart people who have mental problems. You can be some people with mental problems that they will act like they got mental problems, and they got mental problems, but then again, you can look at them sometime and say they got some good sense. So just because a person mentally ill don't mean they got to be feeling all in their mouth and stuff all the time. You got some mentally ill people that can function in society, but they evil and crazy as hell. Yeah, You got mental ill people that can function in this world. You got mental ill people that can trick a mentally ill evaluation. But it's weird that when that question was asked about his mental evaluation, all of a sudden don't nobody know where it's at, or either it's unknown, or either they say, oh, he passed it. We don't see no real paperwork showing that he passed it. We don't see no real paperwork saying that he failed it. Did he even take one? Either way it go, that whole process failed the state of New York. The citizens in the state of New York. Oh, yeah, it did. Oh, yes, it did. Yes, it did. It damn sure did. And black people, you got to keep your eyes open. Because this boy here wrote that 180-page, and I don't know if he thought he was being smart. I don't know if his K. Coward Clan know he wrote this 180 manifesto. I don't know if his white supremacist friends know that he wrote this manifesto. But what I can tell you is that thing maps out a blueprint for black people. He wrote a blueprint for black people on what these white racist people think, what they planning on doing, how they planning on doing it, what they looking for in your ass, all that. All of that. It's a blueprint for black people. Oh, yeah, it is. Oh, yeah, it is. You better wake up, keep your eyes open, black people. Stay woke. Stay on top of what's going on in your surroundings everywhere. Because let me tell you, first of all, y'all need to watch the ones who don't give black folks Christmas gifts at a Christmas party. You know, like on the job when you got Christmas party and stuff, and then you have certain white folks who don't like to give black folks gifts. You better watch out for all that too. Watch the ones who don't eat around black folks in the lunchroom. I don't give a damn what lunchroom it is. School lunchroom, job lunchroom, or whatever. You got to keep your eyes open for this. Now, the ones who love to tell on black folks on the job. I ain't talking about the zebra cakes, because zebra cakes tell on black folks on the job too. But we ain't talking about the zebra cakes today. I'm talking about the white folks only who are prejudiced. These are some of the ones you need to look out for, people. And then the ones who find every excuse in the world not to give black workers raises and promotions and all that stuff on the job. Now, in his writing, this is what he said. He said his white supremacy and his K Coward Clan group are his influencers, okay? And he said the total number of people in these organizations are in the millions. And the groups of these organizations are in the thousands, all over the United States now. Then he says they come from all walks of life. He's talking about the K Coward Clan and the white supremacists. This is what he wrote in his 180-page thing. He said that they come in all kinds of walks of life. And it's about 1 million of them in organizations, individual organizations. And in groups, it's about 1,000 of them, okay? And then he said they come in every walk of life. And there are more military services involved in this and public service people. Wow. So he said it's a lot of military who are in these millions of groups of white supremacists. And he said it's a lot of public service. What public service mean? Public service. He said public service to keep from saying police officer. Yeah. That's my opinion on how he did it. Yeah. He gave a blueprint. He gave a blueprint, family, on what black people need to look out for. Actually, it was almost as if, okay, I'm going to do this massacre, but I'm also going to tell the black people what's going on. Like he's underhand, secretly giving all of their plans away. Giving all their plans away in that 180-page manifesto he wrote. And black people, when you read it, and a lot of people probably won't get to read it, but do know it's a mission out here to eliminate black people. And you have to be aware of your surroundings, your atmosphere. Whenever you go to work, whenever you go shopping, whenever you go to the park, wherever you step your feet, be close on the surround. And I want to know, where is all of these gangs or these thugs, these guys that run around and want to shoot up black people in their own neighborhood? Now, what y'all ass need to do is be posted up in front of all these grocery stores and stuff in your community to make sure something like this don't happen again. You don't start nothing, but y'all need to be watching out while y'all run around trying to find the next black brother to shoot. Talking to the black ones now. These black ones out here that want to gang bang on each other and kill off each other and kill off your own race. And yes, it's a lot of black on black crime. Y'all ass need to get it together and make amends with each other and start posting up around here and secure your damn black neighborhood. where don't nobody come in there and do this to the black community no more. Y'all got y'all priorities messed up. Running around here, it's some black brothers now sitting at a round table plotting to how to kill another black brother over some stupid stuff. But then they wasn't sitting around the table to try to make sure that this type of thing don't happen again. Ain't no way in the hell no white supremacists or no K-Coward Klan should come into the black neighborhood and go into the black neighborhood barbershop, grocery store, and all that and shoot up the joint and then get away with no damn scratch. Oh, hell no. Y'all got y'all priorities messed up. Y'all better get on the ball. It's time to stop sleeping and start having your eyes open. And like I said, you ain't starting nothing. And now I'm promoting violence. I'm trying to keep violence from happening. While y'all riding around all day looking for a brother to kill, another brother to kill, you need to be riding around all day and making sure that all the stores in your black community, because you ain't got many in your community, you need to make sure that all the communities and all the stores in the communities are safe. You just sit out there and y'all ain't got nothing else to do because you're riding around looking for the next brother to kill. So make that y'all mission, is to stand out and just stand not in front of grocery stores and stuff, but just hang out somewhere and stuff and keep your eyes on your own community and make sure don't nobody just come in there and wipe y'all ass out. Y'all so focused on killing each other till y'all don't even see the enemy coming who killing everybody off in your community. And people, you got to talk to your people and your youngsters and tell them, keep their eyes open. I heard somebody ask somebody the other day, well, how do we stop this? Stop focusing on the wrong thing. Y'all focusing on killing each other when you should be focusing on just standing out and making sure your community is safe. Not be prejudiced with it. Just make sure that your community is safe, that the black community is safe. Because that boy said just as plain as day in that 180 manifesto that this is what they gonna be doing. They might not do it every day, but it's coming. And do anybody know, is it your community that's next? But if you ain't got people on alert and looking around and making sure and looking out for the barbershops, the beauty salons, the supermarkets, the laundry mats and things like that, and just standing around, they ain't bothering nothing. They just standing around, just chilling, watching out for their community. That's for the ones who always want to be gangster out here on each other, on your own color. Want to be gangster on your own color. Get your ass, stop being gangster on your own color and start protecting your community for the other color. From the other color. And sit there. Y'all ain't got nothing else to do that. I'm talking to the ones that ain't got nothing else to do that riding around, want to gang bang all damn day. Gang bang y'all ass and get on the damn post and do some secure work down around your community. And just watch people go in and out and people smile and stuff like that and all that right there. And then when somebody come in there don't look right, y'all be like, ooh, that person there don't look right. And then you just wait. And if something pop off, everybody is there. Ain't nowhere in the hell that white boy should have walked in that damn grocery store, that supermarket, and did all that shit and don't have one damn scratch. He ain't have one open skin wound nowhere. He came out there still smooth, standing up in that courtroom looking like a fresh dolled up poodle in a damn paper towel outfit with not one scratch. Uh-huh. Yeah, but you gangsters want to say y'all damn bad. Y'all bad y'all ass and watch out for your community. Then he gonna put down here in his 180 page plan that He basically gave black people a blueprint for what to look out for. He really did. 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 That's all I got to say about that, family. Really do. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I mean, I just can't understand it. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. Now, let me talk about this right quick, family, because I don't want this video to go. I know it's probably almost going to go by the hour, but check this out, family. I wanted y'all to see this man that he called himself. He's a truck driver. I ain't going to say he calls it. He's a truck driver. I was finna say something about somebody else. But anyway, he is a truck driver. He had a delivery in Texas. And when he got there to this certain city in Texas to deliver the stuff off his truck, because he's a truck driver, the people was telling him, this is a sundown time. This is a sundown. And they were saying, you really need to leave because it looked like the sun getting ready to go down. In 2022, we still going through this sundown town. Check this story out here, people, about the sundown town in Texas. And he had a delivery to make, and he made the delivery. And when he got to this town, them people told him, say, look here. Say, you can't deliver here. So check this out, family. This is the sundown.
So
Okay, people, so y'all heard that. Sundown town. And that means that black people cannot go into that town when the sun go down because something very drastic and evil will happen to you in that town. Unbelievable that in 2022 you can go into a city in the United States still, a black person can go into a city and they tell you in that whole entire town that you need to hurry up and get out of there because when the sun goes down, they gonna kill you. Unbelievable. And family, I want to end this with just saying I can't understand how prejudiced white people shit on their kids by installing racism inside of them, which shows you they gives not one damn about their kids. The prejudiced ones don't give a damn about their kids. They would rather see their kids' life be destroyed, thrown away, locked up because of hate, because they taught them hate. They would rather ruin their children's lives, racist white people. You would rather ruin your child's whole future for them to hold the torch to your racism and your evilness and your hate for black people. I can't understand racist white people how you can have a child and as soon as you have that child and hold them in your hand, your future for that child is to install racism in them so they can destroy their lives. And y'all say black people ain't shit. Let that sink in. And I'm going to end this in a moment of silence for the victims who lost their lives in Buffalo to this mutt. Dedication and the pictures of the people who lost their lives. May your soul rest in peace. My brothers and sisters. May you all rest peacefully with your higher power.